In Ukraine, there is growing fear that the US wants to bring peace on Russia's terms. But for now, Russia continues to bring war. An overnight attack on a bus stop and 24-hour shop in eastern Zaporizhia killed 5 people. Serhiy heard the blast and came to help.
When we approached, we saw that the door had been torn off. We started clearing the rubble. I saw a woman's head. Some women at the back were screaming, "Mum, Mum," but I didn't recognise her. I checked her pulse, but I couldn't feel it.
Strikes too on the Black Sea port of Odessa. This the backdrop to the deepening political and diplomatic problems for Ukraine's president, insisting in his nightly message that his country's red lines remain unblurred.
Ukraine needs peace, and the real peace, one that will not be broken by a third invasion, a dignified peace, so that the conditions are with respect for our independence, our sovereignty, and the dignity of the Ukrainian people, and we must ensure these very conditions.
Earlier he met the US Secretary of the Army.
Best regards to President Trump, please, from me.
To discuss the framework for a deal drawn up in talks between the top American and Russian envoys last month. That 28-point plan reportedly envisions Ukraine ceding control of territory Russia currently doesn't occupy, along with restrictions on the size of its army, and a commitment that NATO troops not be stationed in Ukraine. But President Zelensky has reportedly been given a separate document with a strengthened security guarantee, in which an attack on Ukraine would be viewed as a threat to the peace and security of the transatlantic community. From Brussels this morning, the message that the US plan is a starting point requiring further work.
I still consider it to be a list of issues that urgently need to be discussed between Ukraine and Russia, not a final plan. I welcome once again the fact that the United States of America is also attempting to bring both parties to the table. The German position is the European position, and that means we're backing Ukraine.
We are supportive of any plan that brings about just and lasting peace. As for the peace plan we understand that President Zelensky has been presented with, we have always said that any peace plan to work, it has to be with Ukraine and with the Europeans on board.
All of this coming as Volodymyr Zelensky deals with the biggest political crisis of his presidency, under pressure to sack his powerful chief of staff as a sprawling corruption case threatens his inner circle. It centres on Ukraine's under-attack energy sector and a $100 million kickback scam that reportedly enriched a former business partner of the president to the extent that he bought himself a golden lavatory. A politically weakened leader may find himself less able to do anything that looks like capitulation, especially over territory. Hard to imagine a domestic corruption investigation